Chares! So bumoto na ba kayo? From the get-go, di ba na? Like ilang beses kami sabi si Ricky na when we are conceptualizing the movie, so isa lang muna yung character na sinusundan namin. And me, wala ko si Direk Alvin kasi I came first. Tapos we look, actually, tsaka nagkaroon ng director. So sa amin daw ni Sir Ricky, nila Ma'am Jeannie, when Sir Ricky asked kung who wants, sino gusto namin to play Anna, we both decided na we want Iza. So basically, ginagawa yung sequence treatment. It was intended and written for Iza. So yun. So non-negotiable yung Iza. Charot. So siya talaga yung aming lead. So yun, today she's signing the contract to officially seal the deal na she's playing the lead role for Culion, and part of the announcement today, she's coming in as one of the executive producers of the film. Lakas makayaman. Lakas maka-Hollywood. So yun lang. So we're signing the contract now. Tapos
imbes na mag-charge ako ng
15
15 million.
million. Mag-charge ako ng 1
my
million.
rate. Char!
Hindi rate pa lang. Yeah, char! Hindi rate pa lang.
One day.
Yun. So at least sabi ko nga, kayo naman yung mga favorite ko na friends from the media. So yun, para ma-witness nyo ang kayong finally sealing the deal. And then later if you have questions. Yeah.
Okay, wag. Pagkalin muna natin.
Chika muna o sign?
Sign
Baka
muna.
sign tapos Anli Chika.
Chika na.
Anli Chika and Nguya.
Sorry po, nakakahiya.
Ang Genie.
Noel, kasama din po natin.
The Noel Ferrer.
Si Sir Noel na who's been always helping me pag may mga kailangan ako. Kahit
Alam mo lang
At ang
yun.
announcement niya ngayon,
kahit bigla.
magbabati na sila ng kanyang prodigals.
Oo.
Sino?
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 Kilala niyo
Sa
ba?
dami? Hindi. Diba? Minahal niya yun.
Sino?
Ay, ano naman yan? May ganun talaga.
Parang namumula si
Naka-core facial ko pala.
Kukunin na niya sa kanyang cinema one.
Bansa na usually when you get the lead actress na maging part ng production, at least mas maalaga niya yung character, may say siya sa production, at the same time pati sa promo. So mas maganda kasi mas mamahalin yung project.
May sense of ownership.
Parang gano'n. Di ba?
Yes.
Artista.
Pinasa ko lang.
So at least yun, happy kami na.
Saka pati lahat ng co-stars pinapadaan sa executive
Oo
producer.
nga. May approval.
At in-approve talaga niya.
Kunin nga lang daw niya sa
Check it.
Voltes in.
Tapos actually,
Voltes
yung
5.
kasama natin ngayon na members of the
Executive producer.
Actually, ako ang nag-pitch ng idea. Ako ang
Yun ang front
nagsabi.
ako. Charot.
Oo, sabi ko, is there a way? Hindi kasi syempre, di ba, wow. Okay, place your gadgets. Okay. Alright, record this conversation with me. My name is Iza Calzado. Charot. Kasi because of my experience with Sangre Productions and Manila Mystified, and even before that, gusto ko na talaga ito pang on board as a producer. Hindi lang ako nabigyan ng pagkakataon. So I figured as the lead for the film, I could probably swing that deal. So I did, and I mean, all you have to do is ask, diba? So yung pala, gusto din naman nila yung idea. So, yun. I believe in the project. Of course, it's written by Sir Ricky Lee. I've never worked with Alvin Yapan, but I've heard good things about his work from people I also, trust and respect.
Nag-order na. Okay, thank you.
And of course, Shandy, kakakilala lang namin.
Kilala nyo na?
Kailan lang? This year lang. For
This year. Pero
another project.
Nagkakalala?
tinitweet ko siya dati pa, yung sa galing niya sa Milan,
Hindi ko alam.
meron pa isa, yung kay Tony, remember yung nag-comment kayo sa kanya.
Hindi ko alam.
Parang namili ka ba dun sa tatlong characters o binigay lang sa'yo?
Okay, binigay lang siya sa akin. I actually first got wind of the because of Shanti. And then, parang birthday ni Sir Ricky, di ba? Tapos he said, ako, si Anne, si Juday. Tapos ako parang, what the hell? Ano to? And then, yun nga. So, mas nalaman ko pa yung kwento from Shanti. Tapos sinabi niya na, Sir Ricky is writing a role for me. With me in mind. Tapos ako yung parang, what? Grabe. May himala. Parang, oh my God, parang pag narinig mo yun, pag kinugal mo pa lang yung profile ni Sir Ricky, di ba? Parang, Diyos ko, ano ba to? I've never, hindi to. I have worked on his material for Sabel.
Yeah. Where she
Pero-
won Best Supporting Actress in Culion.
Hindi, that was for
Sigaw
Sigaw.
pa pala.
Sigaw.
Si Juday pala nanalo ng Best. Ano.
Iba yung,
Juday won for Sabel.
oy, Juday won for Sabel. I think I won something for Sabel. Parang, hindi ako sure. Pero hindi, wag. Hindi ako
Okay.
erase. Huwag niyo na masyadong panoorin yung performance. Si Judy Ann ang tutukan natin sa pelikulang Sabel. Si Sunshine Dizon, na kaibigan ko, mahusay din siya doon. Siya yung lesbian lover. Ako, next movie na lang. Or yung nauna doon. Okay lang. But, so, first time na yung mabigat yung role, import, alam mo yun, yung parang meatier role. And of course, yun nga, I found out eventually na lead. Kasi hindi ko naman sure, hindi ko alam kung sinasabi. So, mas lalo akong kinilig na hindi ko maintindihan. Sigurado ba kayo? Siyempre may kaba, may nervyos, may excitement, halo-halo. Tsaka sobrang grateful. Parang ang dami namang pwede, diba? Hindi ko alam ba't ako yung
Na-explain na sa'yo kung ano yung character mo. Si Anne?
nabasa
Si
ko.
Ana.
Nabasa ko yung script. Si Ana ay hopeful. She wants to get out of Culion. She believes that there will be a cure. That there, alam mo yun, parang andun siya, dun siya lumaki. Iniwan siya doon ng mga 9 years old siya. Iniwan, kumbaga, the mother had to give her up because she had leprosy. But all those years, naniwala siya. Until the film begins, you will see that she is hopeful. Na one day, lahat sila gagaling. But she goes through this journey of, sa umpisa kasi, ayaw niyang magkaroon ng emotional attachment kahit kanino sa Culion. Kasi nga she thinks there will be life after Culion. So I don't want to be stuck here. But then she will go through a journey wherein at the end of it, can I say, that she will embrace the community and what she has. Kasi in some ways, it's almost like tanggap niya na meron siya, pero at the same time, hindi din niya tanggap kung ano talaga yung mangyayari sa kanya, di ba?
And sabi niya ni Sir Ricky, Ana, Isa's character is Culion. She represents Culion. Nagsimula
am.
na, alam mo na, siya, virgin na, walang sakit.
Yeah.
And then, 9 years old, nagkasakit. Tapos the stigma, very Culion. Kung paano yung Culion ngayon. Yung stigma pinanidirihan. Pero there's hope, there's triumph of spirit. Lumalaban yung mga tao doon na someday mawawala yung sakit. You know, alam naman natin lahat na.
And it
Noong
happened.
2006, it happened.
Gano'n kagrabe yung
Leper-free na
physical
sila.
affliction ni Anne?
Not so
Siya yung pinaka-konti. Yung parang
content. Kasi that's why then she's still hopeful.
feeling niya may hope. Kasi hindi
Hindi pa
katulad
siya
ni
kain-nakain.
Meryl, si Dita, si Meryl will play.
nagpapakamatay.
Sa kanya talaga parang 75%.
Oh, that's
Face niya, halos hindi naman mukhaan. So
Can you
Meryl,
imagine?
willing naman si Meryl.
Parang HIV din
Yeah.
at that time when you know. Now, actually, when somebody, sorry, I have some friends, mas ako, may stigma lang pero you can survive HIV more than you can cancer. So, parang, pero yung cancer, hindi alam mo yung somebody gets cancer, hindi, walang stigma. It's like may sakit ka, tanggap, parang sakit siya. Pero bakit ganun kaya? Yung HIV, o dati yung leprosy. Because it's one sexually transmitted, because it looks a certain way.
Kasi parang wala pang cure. Kaya takot yung mga tao.
Correct. I mean, with cancer, cancer, does it really have a solid cure? Come on. But we're all, I mean, of course, at the end of the day, nobody wants to have any kind
Of illness.
sickness or illness.
As an actress, what are you bringing in kay Ana? As an actress, what are you bringing in kay Ana?
Hindi pa alam.
Pagkain, goodies,
Cookies, jokes, kajulogan. Hindi ko pa alam. Wala pa ako.
Wala kang idea?
Natanong mo talaga, wait lang, what am
Siyempre, nag-ano ka na ba ng character mo?
Agad?
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Ang tapos ko pa lang. What I do
Siyempre, may
is like,
naiisip-isip ka.
yeah, I always try, there's already one scene there na, syempre, every time I have a character that's a, I cannot say it.
Once you have a character, how do you prepare for a character?
Especially if I've never been through what
Experience.
what they are experiencing in the film, no, in the script. Empathy is really what you use. Kukuha ako ng parang, I get this. Parang with Ana, I read this part na parang, okay, medyo gets ko na. Mahanap ako lagi. Katulad na lang, sabi ko na lang yun, like, we have a film now for Cinemalaya, yung pala. Mother din yun. Parang, there has to be a scene or a line that will make me connect to the character. Hinahanapan ko lagi. Kung hindi, hahanapin ko siya. Para maintindihan ko siya. Kailangan ko siya maintindihan eh. Kasi kung hindi ko naintindihan yung pinagdadaanan niya, hindi ko siya, I cannot bring the character to life.
As an EP naman, sabihin mo magiging strict ka, magiging
Hindi.
magiging
Gusto ko na nga po ng day off. Hindi pa nag-start.
conscious of
Day off
budgeting.
Grabe, kasama po ba ako sa budgeting? Mahirap po ako sa math. Siya lang Tatanungin ko siguro. I think, honestly, like sa sangre namin, ang magaling sa budgeting tsaka nag-check
Diana.
ng books is Diana and Sunshine. Kami ni Karel, our strength was, hello, ako to. Hello, can I ganto? Can we get us
Coordination.
Can you feature us on this cover? Mga ganyan. So, in other words, my PR skills. So, PR, siguro marketing, I can have mas may silbi ako. But you know, mas may silbi. Otherwise, wala akong silbi. Kasi stress kaya ako pag may numbers. But you know,
Marketing may numbers.
ha?
Marketing may numbers.
More on strategies
Oo,
kasi.
Strategies yun.
But I can, you know, I'd love to learn. The reason why I'm doing this is not because I can tell you that I can do it with flying colors. The reason why I want to take on these roles is I want to learn. Eventually, I don't know how long I can be in front of the camera, slaving unless our hours change. I don't know how long I can keep up with that lifestyle. I salute all these older people who, through the years, continue to work.
You mentioned that your character is hopeful. So what do you hope for this particular project?
But I hope we can get into the MMFL. That's the first hope.
Yeah, yes.
Diba?
Producer
Siyempre,
na
yung una
producer.
nating pinagdarasal.
Oh, yes.
Oo, yan ang una nating dasal. Ikalawa, na pag nakapasok na, hindi yung kung ha, pag, when, manifest.
Visualize.
When the project gets into the MMFF, I hope that people appreciate the story and find value in it because there's social commentary. It's unnecessary. It's not just about Culion. It's about our history. It's about Filipinos as well. But of course, the highlight is on the community.
And sabi nga ni Direk Alvin, we were talking about it 2 nights ago, Culion is a community film. So that's why even Ana's character represents Culion. She represents a community. So para siyang culmination siya of different stories of women in one character. So yun na represent ang character ni Iza. Kasi nga, we wanna say it's an historical community film.
Shandy, no ng tandem yun ni Alvin na very controversial.
There will be no
So, paano to?
killing of
Controversy?
animals.
Wala bang mga...
No, I mean, of
The
course, well, it's a...
Gusto ko nga daw palang kausapin ng asawa.
Ayan na.
No, number one, it's gonna be very controversial. So, in a way kasi, even sa part namin, no, we
What's
start...
going to be controversial? The team up?
No, I think the story itself. Kasi, you know what, it took a while bago kami natanggap ng Culion, ng community. Ang tagal kong pabalik-balik, matagal yung debate,
Matagal mo
research.
silang niligawan.
Yes, kasi iniisip nila na pag pinalabas nyo yan, lalo manidilis sa mga tao, wala na pupunta rito, hirap na nga kami. So, eventually, nung naging involved na sila sa story, of course, they cried na, oh, siya, ang ganda pala, it's about human spirit, the triumph. So, yun. So, parang, in a way, kahit excited sila, feeling ko, they're also scared. Na kasi,
May
diba,
agam-agam pa.
Kailan na naman sila na-declare na leper-free? 2006 lang. So, it's, hindi
pa,
siya
ano,
20,
hindi pa
hindi siya
malinaw.
50 years ago. Ang lapit lang nun. So, ngayon pang hirap pa sila sa tourism and everything. Kasi here comes a movie na will talk about the disease, yung pinagdaanan
The stigma.
nila, the stigma. So, yun, feeling ko, isa yan sa mga, doon kami, in a way, kinakabahan.
Agam-agam sila.
And, of course, we've learned our lessons in the hardest way possible.
Sabihin mo ano,
What lesson?
absuelto sila.
Yeah, yun na naman.
Alam naman
Would you like to
namin.
share this lesson?
And yeah, so feeling ko naman, sabi ko nga, isang regalo ng oras at panahon sa isang tao ay the maturity. So as a producer, as a filmmaker, so mas matured na ako and this is, I thought nga, di ba, Oro was my, well, it was my biggest project then, but now this is the most biggest production, mas, you know, in terms of expenses, mas mahirap kasi ang layo, talaga ng Palawan.
Shandy,
Ang layo ng Culion.
by telling the story of the three women, do you think it would debunk the stigma of...
Siguro naman.
Ako, feeling ko. Ikaw, what do you think?
Kasi may linaw.
Yeah.
I think we should also, of course, we will feature the beauty of the island.
Yeah.
I did a film before, Patanes.
Yes.
Before we made that film,
Wala.
it wasn't a destination.
I saw that. But
I
I...
saw
But of
that.
course, syempre, iba yung kwento ng Batanes.
Ang dami na nag-shoot.
But dito, I think when we show how beautiful the island is, we will also show the community, the people,
The rich history.
the rich history. People will Google. Kasi people are smart nowadays. Hindi na yung pag pinanood mo, naku, baka ganyan pa rin. Meron na tayong information one click away, di ba? So people will be curious as to what does Culion look like now? What's happening there? And I feel this is also a way, it's a good way for the community to step up and say like, hey, this is what we have to offer now. Kasi they have to be ready. That once word gets out about Culion, even if this is a movie set in the past, people will Google. Parang where is Culion? What is Culion? What can you do in Culion? So they also have to be ready with, eto ang pasabog namin sa Culion.
Yeah.
Plus, siguro, yung character mo, di ba, may love story. So, pwede ma-romanticize yung lugar.
Correct.
Yes.
Tama.
Understanding
Yes.
the...
Bilang character, yung ibang characters din meron. Pero syempre, central.
At saka yung tatlong babae talaga, I mean, OA sa bigat yung characters talaga nila. As in, OA, masakit, painful. So,
I think from Iza and
meron.
who's the other woman?
Angel.
Ngayon namin malalaman. As we see.
Alam ko na yan.
Mestiza siya.
Alam ko.
Mestiza siya.
Understanding the story, how would you define Culion in one word?
Pwede ba basahin ko ulit? I mean, in one word, ang hirap ng Culion.
Yung isa na ano
Hold
ka.
on. Wait a minute. Mr.
Kapeng mainan.
I feel Culion, in one word, can it be several words? But not a sentence per se. Parang to describe it from what I read.
Yeah.
Culion is strong. Culion is... strong na nga lang. But Culion is strong. Kasi when I say Culion, parang it's the people, diba? They... Parang hindi sila nawala ng pag-asa. Is there a word for that? They were
Yeah.
hopeful.
Full.
Yeah.
Hindi lang kasi hopeful eh. Goes beyond being hopeful.
Resilient? Ano? Resilient?
Yeah, I think,
Resilient, for
perfect.
sure.
Resilient.
Kasi bumangon talaga sila and patuloy silang bumabangon. And I feel like this movie hopefully will help them, you know, achieve what they dream of for their community. Kasi ako, I got married very close to Culion Island. I really love Palawan. My husband and I, hi Poopy!
Poopy.
Really love Palawan. So, I mean, can you imagine? It's also so rich in history and so many. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Ako, when it got to me, wala akong alam.
Tsaka may museum, di ba?
Yes.
So I think that's an interesting thing to see. Like, ako gusto ko pumunta ng Austria because I want to see Auschwitz. Museum. You know, when I hear, but baka ako lang yun. But I know that there are people like me, a lot of people like me who, you know, become interested to see and understand, to really try to understand what it was like for these people who lived there during that time.
So, ayun, ay may babasahin ako from Sir Ricky kasi there's, isa sa mga important is na tao sa Culion is the one who curates the museum. Kumbaga, he actually authored different books about the Culion, the community. So, isa siya sa
Grandson din siya.
Yes, grandson siya ng isang patient. And he left the USA to go back and just serve for Culion. Para dahil niya, wala siya nagawa sa lolo niya na namatay because of the leprosy. So, he wants to help for the community. So, he heads the museum and to be honest, isa siya sa parang matagal yung convincing, para ma-convince siya to finally say yes and help us. So, this letter of Ricky Lee is one of the factors bakit siya nag-yes to the project. So, sabi ni Sir, Dear Dr. Conana, greetings. This is Ricky Lee, the writer of the Culion Project. Knowing and understanding your concern for Culion, I would like to reach out to reassure you that you and we in the team have the same goal, which is to glorify the true spirit of the Culion that was and the Culion that it has become. In the course of telling our own fictional version of the story, we may not be able to totally avoid negative images like symptoms of the disease and such, because as a work of art, our film should always present and uphold the truth. Walang maniniwala if we paint too rosy a picture of the situation. But rest assured that we will neither sensationalize nor commercialize these things. Instead, we will always emphasize the humanity of the people of Culion in the 1940s, their resilience, communal love, compassion, and dignity. They are no different from any other group of human beings on earth. Like stars, they shine the brightest in the dark. The film will be a celebration of life in the midst of disease, despair, and death. The heart that beats in Culion is that of purity and love, and that is what we hope to show. We are also contemplating on doing a short documentary feature on Culion during the shooting. Unlike the film which is set in the 40s, this will show the brave and vibrant place Culion has become now, with actors and actresses working and having fun in Culion during the shooting. Siguro malaki ang magagawa para makatulong na matanggal and finally and totally ang stigma ikinakapit sa lugar. I have been reading and watching and interviewing lately to prepare for the writing of the script. Hopefully, I can also talk to you one of these days to shed some more light on aspects of life in Culion in the 40s. And from the letter, from all the meetings with the executive producers and the director, Dr. Conana said yes, so now he's on board and helping us. So,
Thank you, sir.
100% support na kami.
I think that word, like you said, is one of the words I was looking for. Dignity. They have a lot of dignity. Parang kasi how the story ends, makikita mo that, I cannot disclose it, pero yung gano'n, it's not that they're proud, but there's a lot of dignity. Like, kasi, di ba, minsan nawawalan ka nun when you're sick.
Yes.
There's a lot of self-pity, self-doubt.
Ano ngayon sa Pilipinas?
Oh my God.
May mga pinupos akong parts ng script na nabasa nyo, di ba? Grabe yung word, grabe si Sariki, di ba? Grabe yung mga words niya. I mean, ako 3 times ako umiyak reading the script. I had to stop reading.
Social commentary.
Aside from it, taking away the stigma and showing the beauty of the role. And it finally gets another the Metro Manila Film Fest people.
Sorry.
Aside from getting away the stigma and showing the beauty of the film, when you finally get that nod from the MFFF, what else ang gusto niyo ma-achieve na po? Box office?
Siyempre,
Awards?
teka lang, executive producer. Guys,
Kailangan natin ng
please watch.
Yan na.
This early?
We need cash.
Me too.
Ben, we need cash, right?
Me too, I need cash.
Because I'm producer here. When the movie makes money,
Yes.
You know yung reaction.
we will have money.
Para makagawa kami ng Culion part.
They were asking what else do we want. Maybe soundbite.
So, more cash and more awards?
Oh my God, nakaka-pressure yung more.
Yan. Gusto mo yan eh.
Sige, gusto mo yan.
Siyempre, I mean, hindi naman ako magmamaang-maang. Ano, siyempre, pag nananalo at nabibigyan ka ng recognition, nakakataba ng puso. Feeds your ego. You know, it encourages you, it motivates you.
Ayun, we have to turn down films for the Metro Manila Film
Yeah.
Fest because we had to prioritize.
May offers.
Yes, may iba siya offer to do MMF.
And frankly, I'm not part of the screening committee. So, looks at that. I was a spokesperson.
Diyan ka lang. Behave ka dyan. And then,
Siya magsalita.
Pero anyway,
behave
Madaling
ka dyan.
kausap. Madaling kausap.
And then, yeah, so, it's so hard because, of course, attention's on the project.
which is better.
Because Ricky is writing it and there's going to be a lot of pressure for me to deliver. But I don't want to overthink it kasi the minute I do, I will lose my purpose. Kasi 'di ba, pag when you take on a project, hindi mo siya iniisip na dapat dito sa eksenang to, dito ako magkaka-award eh. Hindi!
Yeah.
Parang ang isip mo lagi is, how will I effectively, sa akin kasi, feel what my character is feeling, bring to life the message that the lines want. Kasi especially a writer like Sir Ricky Lee, when he writes, there is meaning to it.
The subtext.
Diba? His words have weight. So ako, I think that is my challenge. The challenge for me and for everybody who will be working on this script is to make sure that the message is not lost when we bring to life our characters.
Shandy, how did you convince Alvin Yapan to be on board since nagkaroon na siya ng trauma after that
Actually, wala
MMFF?
wala ambush. Wala talaga siyang plano. I mean,
He has so many projects at the moment.
yeah, he's doing documentaries for NCCA. Tapos wala, as in we interviewed pa other directors. Tapos parang even yung last director na dapat na gusto namin kunin, siya mismo nagsabi na, I think this kind of project is for Alvin Yap. Kasi you need an academic, an educator na marunong sa Philippine literature, who knows history. So, siya yung Alvin, diba? So, kahit na director ko siya, na friend ko siya, hindi kasi ako ganun klaseng producer, nag-impose ng ano. So sabi ni Ma'am Jilly, gusto mo try natin. So in-invite ko siya for dinner to meet the entire executive producing team. As in, hindi niya alam. Nag-interview lang. Tapos apparently, yung iba din namin producer, academe din. So kwentuhan. Tapos nagulat na siya na this is about the film project. Nandun si Ricky. So hanggang sa umalis kami, hindi pa siya. Tapos the next day, nag-message yung executive producer. I think we found the director for the film siya.
Umuo naman siya agad?
Medyo na siya. Parang tinawag ko siya the next day. Hindi pa siya nag-yes. Gabi pa.
And even that by
Pinag-isipan niya pa.
drama.
Nagpanic siya eh. Yeah.
And because of what happened sa Oro, di ba?
Yes.
Ang parallel niya, parang lepers siya for a year. Parang no one
Yes.
would want to touch
Yes,
him.
exactly.
Ang ganda.
Yeah, it's true.
Ang ganda.
More than a year.
So maybe that's why he had to go through it, so that when
Yeah.
he directs this film, he will
Ayun.
understand.
Yeah.
Even in academe, hindi lang sa film community, even sa atelier.
Yun nga.
Yeah, yes.
May mga tao dun sa atin,
Like,
sabi, uy, umalis ka.
Call for ano na siya, may ganun.
Para siyang may ano.
Judgment na agad, no? Swelter.
Isa, when you do ba film, pinapanood mo rin Do you criticize yourself?
Oh, all the time.
Kapag
Oh my
pinapanood mo yung
God.
mga TV series mo
Are
or
you
mga
kidding
films
me?
mo.
I can't even.
Doon.
I can't. I'm never, well, it's
Si
not true
Ben
that
yung
I'm
worst
never happy.
critic.
Ayan.
Ito you.
Yung mga,
I'm-
when you watch your TV shows, how do
Oo
you
nga.
react to them? Or your role in film?
It depends. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good. Yung ganun. But more often than not, I'm like, oh, yeah, could have done better. Ganyan. Laging, could have done, maybe, maybe, ganun. But then, so now, what I do is like, if I'm not satisfied, I ask for another take. Or I always ask, this is okay, ganyan. Pero I never know kasi how the film's going to turn out. But kung performance ko lang, minsan nga ayoko nanood ng playback eh. Pero minsan importante din manood ng playback para makita mo din yung ginawa mo. I mean, you're still on
Align
set.
ka ba?
Kung may hindi ka type doon, lalo na pag importante yung eksena, baka pwede mo pang kausapin yung director. Siyempre, when I was younger, I would never even think dare ask the director na, "Direk, gusto ko." Yung gano'n, di ba? Ngayon talagang, siyempre, it's also my work eh. It's
Yes.
my work. I have to, ako ang pinapanood yun.
That's
Hindi
your
naman
craft.
yung director eh. Hindi naman,
Agree.
parang, it's not all directors are directors yung imo-motivate
Yung iba technical directors, hindi
very
nagmo-motivate.
technical, hindi nagmo-motivate. Not everyone is Olivia Lamasa. Alam mo yan, doon talaga spoiled ka kasi she will do everything to get her money shot. And from all the directors I've worked with, siya talaga yung
Sina.
oo, yung pinaka-actors director sa lahat. Wala akong pakialam. Kahit na take 20 na to, hindi ko pa nakukuha yung gusto ko.
Uulitin.
Gawin mo ulit. Yung ganon. But not everybody is like that. So you have to work also. Diba? On your own. That one, I had to clock in my hours for that. Minsan, then if I need help, I ask. Like, ito si Candy or AD na din sa Pandango. Like, let's say, hindi ako makaiyak or I can't really. Normally naman kasi iyak is very hard, no, to get into. Na yung iyak na, kasi easy to let the tear flow. It's quite easy already. But for you to feel exactly what you're supposed to be feeling while that tear is falling is a totally different thing. So, sometimes I have to ask for help and hindi ako proud.
So how do you feel every time na may ka-eksena ka and people are always saying na kinakabog mo yung actress mo na hindi mo sinasadya? How do you feel about that? That you shine in your scenes, whether big or small role?
Even
Shy?
if it's
Shine.
shine.
You
Ah,
shine in
shine.
your scenes,
Yes.
whether it's a big or small role, and then na-obliterate na lang yung mga kasama
Hindi
mo.
naman obliterate.
Kung totoo,
Obliterate.
I think, aning.
Hello Milan. Di ba?
Uy, wow.
Favorite yung Milan, lagi.
Hello, the,
Hindi.
hello, the cake scene.
I love to last. I love to
It
last.
was enough.
Okay. How do you feel about that? Yung gano'n, may mga, ano ko kuha naman, galing naman yung isa eksena mo. Kawawa
Yes,
naman
sir,
yung,
stroking
kawawa
my
naman yung,
ego.
Nagpapakulot lang siya.
pampakulot lang siya afterwards.
It is never intentional. It could be because of a role. Parang I know that maybe your role is actually more interesting. It happens eh.
She's so happy when she got Gawat ng Lao Best Actress sa ngayon at kailan.
Oo.
Kasi parang sabi, ay, supporting yung role niya. Pag naku-confuse yung mga tao kung supporting at lead, ibig sabihin, she's done something.
Yeah,
Great.
totoo.
At naglaro ka doon.
Pagod kasi ako last year. Truth be told, like, I'm so surprised.
Dabbling through the wedding.
Yeah, because to be honest, I love
May
Grace
mystified pa siya.
Yeah.
She was very interesting to me.
The one with
Rebecca
Culion.
was always so mad. But, I know that parang I show up, I do my work. Yun, that I know. But I was so exhausted. My husband knows. You know, I was doing Mystified at the same time, hardly sleeping. So half the time, I don't even know what I'm doing. I am a robot na parang nagre-recharge lang everyday. And then, okay, I'm back at work. Because there were moments I had to go from one set to the other and take a bath sa set na mismo. Like, get 2 hours sleep in the car and then,
So, Jane
okay,
Shego
ito na
talaga.
naman. Super Jane Shego. Bliss na bliss.
Gusto mo lang matulog.
Oh my God. As in, Gerald, alam na alam ko si Jane. Yeah. So, hindi ko siya inisip. I think when I was doing it, hindi ko inisip na, habang best actress ako dito. Pero may isang scene kami doon, yung tawag namin, Doring. Kasi sa, di ba may walling? Ito Doring. Kasi doon sa pinto, bumagsak ako. That was nice. There were moments. It was very conventional teleserye, that one. So I guess that's why I like A Love to Last a little more. Because hindi siya conventional. Hindi larger than life yung dinidemand. Pero tas, actually, inisip ko yun eh. Parang inisip ko, baka doon ako effective sa larger than life?
Pag TV, no?
Oo.
May
Hindi ko din alam. Pero,
Pero mas love kita sa hawak kamay.
talaga?
Oo.
Saan?
Hawak kamay.
That was more
Second
for you.
yung-
That was more for you.
Yeah, for me.
Talaga? Hindi ko share wish. Papa P. Ay, my husband is there. Hindi nga naman din.
Then,